This is Damian Enrique, aka Your Home's Damian Eclipse. Um, Today I want to talk about Vincent Price. You know him. Such movies as House of Wax, House on a Hill, The Fly, Last Man on Earth, Edward Scissorhands, The Abominable Dr. Phibes, The Abominable Dr. Phibes Rises, and so forth. You know him from many, many movies that he starred in, cameoed, and etc. You name it, he has been in. Let me know what you think. Chime in, and let's do this. So recently, like 3 days ago, there was an anniversary of the 62nd anniversary of Last Man on Earth. Probably one of the best Vincent Price movies of all time. From 1964, which starred a young Vincent Price being during a post-apocalyptic event that made a character known as Dr. Robert Morgan, who basically, if you haven't seen Last Man on Earth, which is about a character named Dr. Robert Morgan who starts off in a post-apocalyptic event and basically has to survive being the last man on Earth. If you haven't seen it, it's a science fiction horror. It's a really good movie if you haven't seen it. Vincent Price has teamed up with many different famous actors, actresses, you name it all. Vincent Price has teamed up with people amazingly, like Peter Cushing, Boris Karloff, Basil Rathbone. He's teamed up with a lot of my favorite people. Des Arnaz Jr. I've seen some of his stuff. Last Man on Earth just had a 62nd anniversary like a couple days ago. I was just watching it on one of my collections. I even just got this, like I was showing in the last couple videos. So if you're a big Vincent Price fan, probably be good to rewatch The Last Man on Earth. Probably one of the best actors when it comes to masters of horror and the macabre. I would like to know what your favorite Vincent Price movie is. You know him from stuff like House of Wax, House on Haunted Hill, the Dr. Phibes movies. He even cameoed in Edward Scissorhands. He was the inventor. You know him from stuff like the Thriller video. Remember the Thriller video? And then, oh my God, what haven't I seen him in? He's my favorite actor of all time. He was part of the LGBT community. He's wrote many books. I used to have one of his books. He's a really great actor. Great friends with John Waters. He was on I was just watching a interview with him on Johnny Carson. He has such great humor. He's one of those elegant, one of those guys you would love to talk to if he were still around. Of course, if he were still around, he'd probably in his hundreds or something by now. But my mom met his daughter in a book signing club. Man, I'm so jealous, man. I would have loved to meet Victoria Price. She's been having book signing clubs in different places and stuff. I heard she was really cool. But no, Vincent Price was definitely one of the best masters of the macabre. I think it's hard to pick an actual favorite movie of his because he's had so many movies and he's worked with so many great people. Like Boris Karloff, you know him from Frankenstein. You know him from so many movies and stuff. He was in a he's done so many things besides Frankenstein too. There's even things that you won't even know. Like, I mean, everyone knows Bela Lugosi. Everyone knows Peter Cushing. Everyone, of course, knows Christopher Lee. What hasn't Christopher Lee been in? I mean, Christopher Lee is one of the best people to play Dracula. Next to Bela Lugosi. Bela Lugosi. I mean, come on. Who are we kidding here? I mean, there's been so many great people who played Dracula. Also, I think one of my people also I like is Luke Evans. Remember Dracula Story Untold? That was also cool. But when it comes to Dracula, I'm just into the old stuff. I know I call me retro. I'm 31 years old, and I grew up in the 90s, and I basically love the old retro stuff. I love stuff like Bela Lugosi. I just got a new DVD. You know, I don't know if you've been to the Exchange. It's way better than GameStop, but GameStop is cool. GameStop is cool. I love GameStop, but if you go to the Exchange, it has really cool stuff. You can get, like, if you haven't been there already, it's great. It has like CDs, games, movies. I have one like just a few seconds up the road, just to walk down the street. I live in Lakewood. It's a really nice area. Like, and I can go all these cool events and stuff like right down the streets just to walk away. So while I'm talking, I want to remind viewers, just like and subscribe and comment while you're doing this. You know, if you're able to, you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe. Also, hope you like the do. Got a new thing done today. Hope it looks good. Anywho, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Bela Lugosi. So there's been so many people who played Dracula through the years. Then I think my favorite version was Bram Stoker's Dracula with Anthony Hopkins. Probably one of the best movies of Dracula of all time from the 90s. Then there was the movie called what's it called? Interview with a Vampire. Before they made the series, it was originally a movie in the 90s called Interview with a Vampire. Great movie. The series was awesome. I know it's still on, but I love the series. I love the series. My day was amazing. Thank you for asking. How was your day? Also, I would like to add that there has been many people, actually many Vincent. That's awesome. It's always good to have a good day. That's awesome. And I hope you continue to have a good day. That's awesome. I'm glad you're having fun. Nice. I'm thinking of working at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame soon too. I would love to have a job there. You know, I've had many jobs, but throughout the years, but I always wanted to have a job there. You know, because I'm a part-time musician. Sometimes I'm still writing music. I keep mentioning that. I'm still working on another one, and I would love to work at the Rock Hall. So I would love to work there. I'm thinking of doing that maybe sometime after my grandpa's funeral, but you know, he was such a good man to me. He was a great role model. My grandfather was a great Vincent Price fanatic. He was my mother's side was you know, God rest his soul. I mean, my mom's dad slash my grandpa. Um, my family side, my mom's side was really big on Vincent Price, and they're also big on music and everything. I really like to. But anywho, thanks for watching. Please remember to link and comment, subscribe, and thank you.